Man, this was a crazy game, like crazy game. Because, boy, like this is what the rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool has to look like. Like, I don't know why, when it comes to the big games, United will put a performance against like the City and Arsenal and like the big top, like the top four. But when they get like after a performance like this, and then maybe the next game against Arsenal, they might do a little bit of like a good performance too. But with the smaller teams that you expect them to win, that's when they have those weird performances that you act like can you just take something from the last game into this game, like to see like there's a consistency in the progress, you know what I mean? Boy, like this was a very good game. The atmosphere was wild. Like I sat home, I was watching this game, I was like fucking like from the first goal. But man, this was a really good game. Like really good game. Like man, like it was like toe to toe. This is what you call a toe to toe performance. Like this is actually like that rivalry that United has with Liverpool. It was a really good and interesting game to watch. But one thing to think of it, like how, like even the penalty for delay. I mean, it's obvious you like Michael Oliver will give that, but like, what did you expect? What did you expect him to do? Like, there's nothing he could do with his arms. But that's the thing with the PSG right now. Like VAR, they will give that penalty like today. But some other games they won't give that. Like I don't know if it's just me or that the rules just change like on the given day. Like there's no consistency with how VAR like gives this goals, And man, like every United player today put a performance. Like you can't see one player who didn't do good. And man, Dalot was just going through Alexander Arnold. Mo Salah was trying. Like it was a very spectacular game to watch. Like if you miss this game today, I don't know where you've been. I don't know where you were, but you had to watch this game. It was a really good game. And look, like, and also Onana should have saved that penalty though. He should have saved that penalty because he was trying to do like the mind trick, Mo Salah is Egyptian, Onana Cameroon, like they always meet like with the African tournaments, And that was a good game. Martinez, like it was good. And Martinez hasn't played good this season. Like he hasn't been consistent. I don't know, maybe it's just because he has been out for like a year without like good football. But this was a very good game. At this point we don't even know who will be like the man of the match, Ugarte, he buzzed that midfield. Meno was good. Maguire was good. Yoro came with that tackle towards the end of the game. That was good. And Zexi has not been good, but today even that little cameo, it was okay. And he would have had an assist. Like games like that or opportunities like that. I'd rather Maguire scores and then it goes to VAR for them to decide. Because missing that, you could have won the game. That was like 3 points. That was the last kick of the game. Garnacho too hasn't been good this season. He came on, he did good. It was a really good game. Ahmad too was good. Even that, like Ahmad has been, is like even last season in the FA Cup. Was it FA Cup? Ahmad scored against Liverpool. It's like he scores against Liverpool every time they play too. Like all his games against Liverpool. If I'm not making a mistake, he has scored. And man, hopefully they can build from this into the next game. I know we have Arsenal in the next week for the Carabao Cup. Is it no FA Cup? Is it FA Cup? Yeah, we have a game against Arsenal. Arsenal too are a little bit shaky without Saka right now. I know they have a game against Newcastle. The next Premier League game is against Newcastle, and that will be a tough game. So, oh man, like this is yeah. So I don't know, man. Like I know, like we've moved over to like 13th now in the league, and man, I wish United players could just put a performance like this, game in, week in, week out, because when it comes to big games, they show up. And then those games that you think they won't, like they should win, those are the games they struggle. Because Amorim's system will work. Because like the performance today, you can tell there was no game midweek, so he has a lot of time to even do some little training on like on the pitch, like on the training side. So you can see like why when he always talks about like there's no time to train. Like at this point, I won't even mind if we get out like like the FA Cup. Like at this point, the Europa League is like our best chance to get into Champions League. FA Cup, you can't really tell because Arsenal. I mean, that game like that, it could go either way, But against big teams, United always try to play good. And no, but for real, today's game was a really, really good game. It was a really, really good game. Like, boy. And looking at the game, Liverpool wasn't like a really, really good threat, like towards our goal, towards United. And to see how much United has been last season, because if you look at all the big teams that we have played and compared to the results of last season, possession-wise, we are far behind. Shots on targets, corners, and pass accuracies, we are always behind. But this time around, Arsenal, we had almost like a 50-50, like 45 ball possession, overall the game. And then City too was like 50-50 possession. And today at Anfield, to get a 48 ball possession against Liverpool, and when like the form they are into, that was a really good game. And at this point, Chelsea is slipping behind. Arsenal will just rubbing their fingers right now because how Liverpool won this game today, at least the gap between top first and second will still be there. But like now Liverpool's dropped 2 points, so Arsenal, it's for them to take this chance. We just need to move up to like to leave the bottom half. Like we don't need to be there at this point. Yeah, but hopefully our next our next game, I'm sure is Southampton at Old Trafford. So we need to win that game. That's a game that's a must-win bet. How many times have we seen United put their performance like this against big teams, and then go into those little games that you think they'll win, and then they go shit themselves? It's like we don't have no really easy fixtures coming up. But no, it was a really good game, and people thought we were going to be battle like 6-0, like for real. If you look even like on Twitter and stuff like that, it was a lot of negativity. And the one thing is, these players, I don't know what it is. If they could get that mentality to always see other teams that they play like they're playing against top 4 teams, United will be good. Because against big teams, they play really good. And our best performances this season have come when we played against Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. No, for real. And oh man, but for me today, I think the player of the match would be like Ogate, because he was really good. He was really good. The interceptions, the passes, the breaklines, the tackles, he was good. The thing is, most of our goals that we scored when Amorim came in, when Ahmad was playing as the winger on the right hand side. So as that Mazraoui was wide centre back, was playing that centre back to the right with the back three, and the Ahmad was next to him. So they had that connection. But since he moved to the camp, nobody pretty much does that role like Ahmad would do it. So if we had another winger that could perform like Ahmad and let Mazraoui drop back, that way delete shifts in the center, and then Martinez, and then Mazraoui, 3 of them in the back, and then Ahmad. There's another person who could play like a really creative style of play next to Bruno up front. It would be really good. Another thing to Rasmus had that chance, but it's a chance he had to score. But I'm sure he missed it because he's low on confidence, and that's what happened to when strikers are not scoring. So if it was on confidence, because most of Rasmus' goals, he has scored those goals so many times, be it Europa or when he has those one-on-one opportunities. No, but this was a really good game. I really enjoyed the game. At 1-up, I was like, damn, But the thing is, Liverpool took second half. That's all this season. They really play sometimes like not too good during the first half, and then they come out in the second half, they are just ravaging teams. But today, United play good. I just like the fact that sometimes, like now, when they get scored upon, or everyone will score and then they collide, and then they will go up, maybe we get losing. They don't down tools like before. When it's just like everything just goes way out of the books or something like that. But they came back in the game. Everybody put a fight today, and it was a really, really interesting game. Let's go United. Next game, let's go, and hope this is a good spirit to build upon for like the next couple of games, because this second half of the season, games should it just goes so fast because there's so many games. I guess this month we have like 9 games or 8 or something like that. So let's go. See you guys in the next video.